Hello there, everybody. It's HeroicLegend here. I bet you didn't think we'd be back here, but yes, we are back with Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. Seems Monty's opened a new establishment in the description. I'm gonna go take a look. I believe it's this spot over here.
How do? Need out?
Maybe it's just the Tinkerer's Workbench. If I had any cash, I could potentially upgrade them. I haven't been back here, so a lot. But as you can see, we do have a little notification. It's like, hey, what's happening over here? What are we doing? What's up? Quick reminder for anyone who's forgotten, although if you haven't watched previous videos, or it's been way too long, we have our two parties, our main party of B. William, General Akira, and Walter J. And our backup of Garvindel, Billy, and James C. So, yeah, we're gonna go inside and check what's up, because we have a notification here.
Wherefore am I ashamed to weep beneath thy panoply of wonders sacrosanct and most magnificent? Off on another trip, are you? I'm glad I caught you when I did then. I have something to tell you. Dear brother, remember how there are supposed to be 3 beings in the unholy trinity? Well, I think I might have found the last one. Venjura. It's woken up too, and is heading for a place called the Wisp Woods. We have to stop it, or the world will be engulfed in flame. But together, we can destroy that foul creature. You'll need this to reach the Wisp Woods. I'll go on ahead. Don't leave me waiting, will you?
And with that, we have our story hook. It's not very long, trust me. It's actually fairly short. Right now in the post-game, there's a bunch of things you can do. Obviously, one would be to fill out the Monsterpedia to 100%. As you can see, even with all the work we've done, we've only gotten 57.5% of the way done. Majority seeming to be in the Material family, the Slime family, and third place is the Undead family, which is a little bit funny because you would have thought that would have went more for the Demon family, considering, you know. But yes, there are a couple of monsters that are just flat out unknown to us, and some that we just haven't bothered to get. Some that we're being too lazy to get, and some that are just burr. Now, that's not to say they'd be incredibly hard to get. As you see, I believe we're in the B ranks here. I think Metal King is A? Also B. Damn Slime's where the A's begin. But yeah, we're only missing probably another B rank. Actually 2 B ranks if Shoguns, we believe, and I think... yeah. The 3 B ranks... C rank... D rank... 2 D ranks... Ooh, is this yeah, an E rank? How many G's we are? 1 G, possibly 2 F's. Ooh, it might be 2 F's or it might be an E. But again, there's only if you wish to do so. And of course, we have all our bosses that we fought here, which I might go over. We have quite a few new faces here. And of course, the things that I, for the most part, ignored. But let's go give a quick little look to it right now as we get ready to go off and help our brother with taking down one of the last of the Unholy Trinity. We have the Mole Hole, which allows you to reunite with monsters you've welcomed to your party previously. Basically, every monster in here that has a check mark is something that we can go find in the Mole Hole. And they are grouped based off of rank. So, if you really want to see a slime again, I don't know why we just want to go to a spot where the slimes just exist, but you can go there. And each rank basically determines how annoying the monster is going to be to get through, but they are all of synthesizing level. Even G ranks, you'll be able to synthesize, so there are a lot of people who have talked about good teams to have for this and good things to do. Going right back, we also have the... Yeah, the monster matchmaking. We've done, I think, most, if not all of those. The treasure, the dungeon gym. I'm actually going to go show that really quickly, because I would like you all to get a little bit of a brief hint of what I used to do in my offline data. Or rather, in my other playthrough, in my normal playthrough. So, of course, the one DLC I allowed myself to, which is funny, got wholly ignored. Oh, but I'm glad to have gotten that. So, Coach Joe, if I mentioned it in the beginning, allow me to mention it once again. You have victory conditions, first victory reward, and restrictions. So, victory conditions, as you see, is mostly all the same thing. It just beat the boss. However, there are party restrictions that also go along with it. So, for example, my S-rank workout means I can only use S-rank monsters. Same with G, Dragon, Undead, X, C, Demon, Material. Each one is harder than the last, so it encourages you to have varied monster teams and monsters that you kind of just keep higher for no other reason than... Each accessory is different, and of course you can you can start over and generate new dungeons each day, three times a day. Now you can use this to get, repeats of stuff that you want to possibly upgrade or use in the ring shop or accessory shop and stuff like that. All sorts of nice goodness there. Sorry, heard background noise, and I was just like, let me just go mute it now and take a moment. The treasure trunk, which I did allow myself, you can see what you're going to get every time. And the list just repeats itself. So after the 3 BC bites, the Super Seeds of Magic, and the bumper bonus ball, we just cycle back to the top of the meaty treats, Super Seeds of Life, etc., etc. Obviously, during your playthrough, the treats, seeds, and seasoning are very much valued, although it's a little bit murky. Also, if you talk to our friend here, you can look at all the monsters you have in your depot, and if you need to, you can change the name, dismiss multiple, assign the talent point in case you've left them here for a while and they've gained a lot of levels, and change the names, right? So due to all the, metal king slimes and such, they've become quite strong. And of course, some have just been sitting tight. Chillin'. I forgot I caught you. Glad I did. Of course, being as strong as we are, we can now go probably recruit pretty much any monster we want. It won't be that big a problem. A little funny, that's Walter over there, and he's about as big, if not bigger than Akira, who's barely big at all. William's still a little small, which I like. I don't know if there was ever a real purpose to this, aside from, you know, some mini-medals that are in hard-to-reach places. You know, so you can seal your monsters and compare sizes and such. Even monsters in your party you can just see here. Like, yeah, we have Billy, who's actually pretty close to my size. Garvindel's a big boy. Nice to see your monsters, you know, chilling. Of course, if you want to get all the monsters, you're going to have to do a lot of egg farming and grinding. Hope you get lucky. The way that I did it, like I said, for this data was I figured out where to go, remembered where to go for spots, for farming. The hardest part is getting a team ready. Obviously, anything with what you need first is, before you go grinding, before you go hunting, you need to have someone who can get you levels. It's very highly recommended that an ultra crafty blank is what you use to help get your levels, because that would bypass most resistances, I think, and it would allow you to take down the metal slimes, which you want to as fast as possible. Now, technically, I did it unoptimally. There are better ones. The prior materials for Walter, which was, I believe, not the Trauminator, but the one before. Due to its speed and its high damage and such, it was definitely worth. But, again, I had an idea in mind for who I wanted on the team, and but that's just like a lot of, you know, a little background stuff just to show off a little bit. I will say, yes, a lot of luck contributes to filling out your Monsterpedia. I think I'm pretty close to it. Obviously, if you have the DLC, it makes it a breeze, because with a little bit of, instead of devoting your time going back and forth between things, anything that you need a repeat of, like a good example being the diamond. Actually, I think we can see it from here, right? So for Grandpa Slime, it was Gem Slime and Emperor Slime. Gem Slime needs Metal King Slime and Balhip, while Emperor Slime needs Diamond Slime and Slionheart. Slionheart needed Chogum and Superior Slime. Superior Slime needed Wild Slime. So again, you see, right? But the point is, we need a King Metal, I believe ×2. Yeah. So King Metal for this one, King Metal for this one. And mind you, this is just material for this. So being able to find this and it not flee is very much welcome and needed. So going instead for that will guarantee not flee, but you just have to keep trying, so much easier. Granted, I just spent a lot of time grinding out for X ranks and such, but I still argue that was way easier than going out and hunting fresh in the wilds. Granted, I also did the soft reset. So maybe, well, the soft reset was for levels. But yeah, if you have the right team, though, you can pretty much grab anything. Just a matter of getting the right build and such. Which, that in itself can be fun, I'll admit. I think we're getting more cutscenes.
this is where we'll find Ventura.
I'm guessing they don't have a big hitter around these parts. Should make it pretty simple to recruit the local monsters.
I'm glad you finally made it. Come, let's go and take care of Ventura. There's not a moment to lose. In fact, we should probably go together. I hope you don't mind. It's this way. We'd better get a move on.
So there was your little hint that if you needed some more monsters, or you want to try to go recruiting, you're free to do so, and it's kind of telling you like, hey, you don't got to worry. So these guys are needed in a few things. The fact that they're chasing after us is also kind of a hint that maybe we're either not strong enough or they're just aggressive. Of course, you're seeing some repeats here too. See with the map. Yeah, we can see what's here. So we have the Hellspawn, which let's do a quick Monsterpedia thing here then, I guess. I know, this is a good spot to kind of end, because it's a little obsessing. Hellspawn! Zombie B-rank monster. 1 stat in the red, yikes. 1 stat in the orange, 2 stats in the yellow, 1 in the green, and 1 fantastic. Lobs of pure spite and loathing. Each of their 5 heads has a mind of its own, meaning they never cease to bicker and curse at each other. Talent is Devil's Advocate. With the traits: Ultra Crafty, Paralyzer, Frizzer, Sleeper. If they were large, they'd be a Tactical Genius with Ultra Crafty, Poison, Air, and Cracker. This is an ultra crafty type of monster. And because I did this here, I guess we could go a little bit more in depth than we normally do. So again, I've been saying like stat-wise, but this is more growth rate, and growth rate implying that this final set will be her or not. Now, obviously, you can fix any stat with the corresponding booster and just synthesizing again the monster with whatever else to try and upgrade the booster itself. I got rid of that. I don't think we were exactly done with the material family. Oh, no, we were done with the material family. Well, how about that? Well, moving right along to the demon family then, which we did kind of just skip over. Because I'm a dumb. Actually, we have a fun one. The Knight Errant. I know I said that before he came up, but I just knew the name because I like the design of this creature. It's very Toriyama. 4 stats in the orange, 1 in the green, and 1 in the yellow. These rock-solid shock troopers sport their supremely sturdy armor from cradle to grave, not even disrobing when they go to bed. That implies they can disrobe, but choose not to. Innate talent of Good Night. With the trait, Ultra Crafty Spellbinder, Sleep Twitch, Randoom. If they were large, it'd be a Tactical Genius, with Naked Ambition, and Desperate Measures. Interesting. Keep on going right along there. We have another favorite of mine, again, very Toriyama-esque in design. The Jugular Joker. 2 stats in the orange, 3 stats in the yellow, and 1 in the green. This gore-soaked jester doesn't rely on gags to make you bust a gut. Catch him performing in the street and it will cost you more than the change in your pocket. Innate talent of Vaudevillain. Freaks. Insta-oomph. Ultra Crafty Spellbinder. Static Discharge. And if you were large, it'd be a Tactical Titan with Sleepy Touch. And Ultra Crafty Sleep. So, clearly you're going to be using him to knock people out. For what purposes we shed a tear to know, or something like I don't know. Finally, for our B-rank demon, we have the Gargoyle. Abysmal growth rates, as 4 of these stats are in the orange and 2 are in the yellow. These horrors are born as irrationality and superstition spread, springing suddenly into terrible life. They are mankind's deepest fear made manifest. Really? Because this looks entirely takeable based off of that stat line. Innate talent of Cold Snapper. With the traits: Confusing Touch, Ultra Happy Confuser and Dazzler. If they were large, to be a tactical genius. Unhealthy advantage: Stupefying Skin. Yeah, I often make a point to note the stats because these numbers are like this because of, you know, the important things. Again, the attack booster helps out William to be a 600 beater. Without that, I 100% believe he'd be worse off. And prior to General Kira losing his Wisdom booster, which I believe would have helped him out a lot. Now, again, I will also admit I do not know. It says spell damage, elemental damage, level damage. So this is the one that confuses me, right? Because by all rights, and I'm not saying, okay, it's not abysmal. There are definitely monsters that have worse, but I don't know. Someone out there has done the little math stuff, and I appreciate the hell out of them because they could probably explain this better than I can, and I really do hope they do, but yeah. 155 shows of force. That means that those are all the battles that I caught monsters, which is nice. I wonder if they're counted into my battles one. No, under 500. Pretty decent. And in total, the game took me about, maybe, 3.5 days? But, anyway, that is all that we have for this episode. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you liked it, you know what to do. Much appreciated you do, and I just want to say, laters.